Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. My name is Jaya Williams, and you're watching my final morning sports report with the Sports 2.0 network, where I update you all on the latest news you need to know in sports. So let's go ahead and get right into today's updates. Starting out with the NFL, let's take a look at what's been going on. The Detroit Lions have released cornerback Quinton Dunbar. Dunbar missed most of camp this season for personal reasons. The 6-year vet signed a 1-year deal in the offseason, but unfortunately, they are letting him go. There are also some surgeries to report this morning in the NFL world. Christian Darrisaw had a second surgery. The Vikings offensive tackle had a core muscle procedure. The Vikings are still optimistic that the rookie will be able to return quickly, but he is in recovery at this time. And Ravens wide receiver Bateman is scheduled to undergo a groin surgery. The team's first-round pick is expected back in September. He suffered his injury in one-on-one drills in Tuesday's practice, so hopefully he will be able to recover quickly. The Jaguars' Urban Meyer has said that it's an open competition for the QB position. The starter has not been named for Saturday's preseason game against the Browns yet. Trevor Lawrence and Gardner the second have alternated team reps, so it really could go either way. It's nobody's guaranteed at this time. And in some more quarterback news, quarterback Herbert and other starters will be out for the Chargers game. The coach said that the starters, excluding the rookies, will not be playing in the preseason. And the Rams have also said something similar to this. They are not going to play their starters in the preseason either. This will be the 4th consecutive season that Coach Sean McVay has not played starters. The Rams are hosting the Chargers on Saturday in the preseason opener, so there you have that. Justin Fields, on the other hand, is going to be playing past halftime on Saturday. Coach Matt Nagy says the quarterback is going to get a lot of reps. The Bears are hosting the Dolphins on Saturday, so that'll be an interesting preseason game to watch. And going over to the 49ers, Jimmy Garoppolo is going to play one series. Rookie Trey Lance will play after the first series to close out the first half. The 49ers are hosting the Chiefs on Saturday in their preseason opener. And the Steelers have acquired a new linebacker, Joe Schobert. The terms of the trade with the Jaguars have not yet been disclosed, but congratulations to him. And in Patriots news, obviously the big question, who's going to be the starting quarterback? Is it Cam Newton? Is it Mac Jones? Well, we have our answer. Bill Belichick has came out and said it is going to be Cam Newton. We actually had a good talk about this yesterday on Shot Clock. I think it's a good decision. Although Mac Jones is definitely gaining momentum, he's an unbelievable talent. I don't think he should start week 1. I think people were giving Newton a hard time because, but you have to look at the circumstances of that situation that he was in. He was following up right after they lost Tom Brady. It was all on him, and he was trying to figure it out in a COVID year with no preseason game. So, of course, he struggled. They were also implementing a completely new offense. And if they start Mac Jones, they would have to drastically change their offense and commit to that. So I didn't know if that made sense because the talents and skill sets of Cam Newton and Mac Jones are completely different from one another. So they definitely have different offenses kind of designed for each one. I think overall that's a tough situation for New England to be in general when your QB1 and your backup quarterback need different offenses and trying to navigate that. But I think if they go for a run-based style offense, it's more suited for a big, strong quarterback like Cam Newton. So I support the decision, but a lot of people are kind of iffy about it, opinionated about it. So let me know your thoughts. Do you think Mac Jones should have been starter, or do you think Bill Belichick is making the right call here? But one more team we got to talk about before we're done with the NFL, the New Orleans Saints have announced that fans must have one of two things to attend a game in person. They need either proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test within the previous 72 hours. You're also going to be required to wear a mask at the games. The mandate is coming from the city of New Orleans due to huge increases in cases in Louisiana. There's been tons of hospitalizations in the state. So that's their policy. It hasn't been implemented on any other teams just yet, but it's possible that they could start implementing this on other NFL teams as well. So stay on the lookout for that and the policies in your city, in your town. Transitioning over to a little interesting story from BYU in the NCAA. The athletic department has helped set up deals for walk-ons. The Cougar sponsor, Built Brands, got a ton of national attention after they offered covered tuition for all walk-on members of BYU's football team. The players can be paid directly and spend the money as they choose. Utah has no NIL law, so this arrangement would be illegal in many states, but it's approved in the state of Utah. Very, very interesting the way that this NIL stuff is starting to build up. How do you guys feel about a sponsored company paying for all of the walk-on members' tuition? I mean, obviously that's great for them. It's really cool. It's just a new part of history that we've never seen before. So it's very interesting to see how all of this is unfolding. But congratulations to those walk-ons over at BYU. And in some NBA news, Rockets rookie and number 2 draft pick Jalen Green is hurt. He's going to have an MRI done on his hamstring just to check out and see what's going on, but he will likely be out for the rest of the Summer League games. A little disappointing considering how well he did in his first game against the Pistons. You know, he had to show out against Cade Cunningham, and he played amazing that game. The Rockets ended up winning, but for now, he's prioritizing his health. We obviously want to see him ready to go for the real season. And Kawhi Leonard is staying with the Clippers. He re-signed on a 4-year deal worth $176.3 million. The 2-time Finals MVP could have made more had he not become a free agent. He's expected to miss significant time after his July surgery for his ACL injury, but regardless, he's staying with the Clippers. And some WNBA news. The WNBA Commissioner's Cup Championship game was last night. The Storm beat the Suns 79-57. So those Storm champions will share $30,000 per player, while the losers will still receive $10,000. So not too shabby, but congratulations to the Storm for winning that championship game. And before I leave you guys, of course, I got to talk a little bit of baseball. So let's take a look at what's been going on in the MLB. The Chicago Cubs have released Jake Arrieta, their pitcher. The Chicago Cubs on Thursday placed the veteran right-hander on unconditional release waivers, meaning that his second stint with the team is through. He is 35 years old. He struggled badly in 2021, so I guess they just figured it was not a good fit for him, unfortunately. The Calgary Flames assistant general manager, Chris Snow, was diagnosed with aggressive ALS, and was told he only has 6 to 18 months to live back in June of 2019. He's thankfully still doing okay, and he just celebrated his 40th birthday by throwing the ceremonial first pitch at Fenway Park on Thursday. So 2 years later, he's still with us. So glad that he was able to do something like that. And finally, the Field of Dreams game took place between the White Sox and Yankees. Players talked about what a great experience it was to be at this game. They spent an amazing night, the fans in the 8,000-seat stadium, and the nationally televised Fox audience at home, launching ball after ball into the tall Iowa corn with 8 total home runs. The final game on a walk-off two-run shot by Tim Anderson in the bottom of the 9th inning to give the White Sox a 9-8 win. So congratulations to the White Sox. Seems like it was a pretty fun game. And with all of that being said, you are now updated on all of the latest news in sports. Thank you guys so much for tuning into these sports reports. It's truly been a joy to be here every morning with you guys and update you on what's going on. I've had so much fun and I'm grateful to have been here. So thank you guys for coming along this journey with me. Sad to say that it's at an end, but still, don't forget to subscribe to the Sports 2.0 network because although I might not be here, they have tons of great content for you guys that you don't want to miss. And thank you guys again for tuning in with me. I'm Jaya Williams. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you when I see you.